Hi everyone, it's Tanya with another Truth Telling Tuesday, and I am just absolutely loving having our tribe sisters tell their truths, because you've heard so much of mine. And specifically today, I'm really excited to share with you Miss Casey Baker, who many of you know is the founder of the School for the Well-Spoken Woman. And, public speaking is so hard, and I know that a lot of us are going into 2012 with the intention of really putting ourselves out there, getting on stage, sharing our message. And so I thought that we can get a little behind the scenes with Casey, because she just spoke nationally on the TEDx Women Conference. And so I just wanted her to share a little bit about what was going on in her head. She was giving this huge talk, that everyone is seeing on YouTube. So hi, Casey. Please tell us your truth.
Oh, thank you. Well, just like telling truth sometimes it feels edgy to be so honest and open. And so this one definitely is true in that way. I feel like, wow. It was such an honor to speak at TEDx Women, and something that I really prepared for. And leading up to the event, I got really sick actually that week, and had lost my voice for a couple days before. And so I was not feeling well, and went and did my talk, and I felt really good about my talk. I felt really good. I felt that the key things that I absolutely wanted to say, the key message that I wanted to deliver was totally done. And I felt I could feel the difference in being on stage, connecting with an audience, that my energy was lower than it usually is. Just the wellspring of my joy that usually comes through just didn't feel as full on for me. And so after my talk, I got really great feedback initially, but something inside myself felt like, oh my gosh, I didn't do as good of a job as I normally do in my usual experience of being up on the stage and speaking. And it was really hard. I before the video came out, I had days of feeling intense embarrassment, of feelings of humiliation, and total fear of how it would be received. And I remember feelings like this from when I was much younger, and getting up there and doing experiences. You put yourself out there, and maybe it doesn't get the kind of feedback that you were hoping to get, and this feeling of shame and humiliation. I know that for me it was so powerful in my younger years that it really shut me down. And so I really took that time period when I experienced this that week before my video came out to really get to the truth of what this humiliation was, because I knew that the fear of feeling humiliated holds so many people back from speaking. And I really got to get in there and really feel it. And it was scary. Humiliation is something that I think we do everything in our power to try to avoid feeling. It is so intense. And I really got that humiliation, a key part of the root of that word is humility. And really recognizing like the places where, gosh, maybe it was a really good job, but it may not have been my absolute 100% most amazing thing I've ever done, but maybe it was actually good, and there's places where I can learn. There's things that I can learn to do now to support me in going out there and doing an even better job next time. How to have greater self-care so I don't lose my voice. How to do all these things so I can really support that message. And when the video came out, it was actually, I was delighted. It wasn't as bad as I had thought it was, and actually I felt really great about it. And I've gotten just incredible emails and messages from people all over the world who have seen it and just shared how the message and the distinctions that I teach in it have been so profound for them in feeling greater freedom to really speak up in their lives. And I've had great work come in. It's been a blessing in many ways. But I think that the biggest teaching that I got out of doing this whole thing is really this experience of of getting really right with the experience of sometimes having that natural sense of shame or humiliation come in, and recognizing that the gift in it is to see what we can do to learn about how to do what we're doing even better and to get out of the way. That's the big thing I learned in this, is to see like, wow, it may not have been my absolute most stellar public speaking performance or engagement. I mean, but it was really good. It was really good, and it's making an impact. And for me to get out of my own way about my expectations of what perfection looks like and how I need to be in order to be perfect and all this stuff, and know that the message is coming through. So get out of my own way so that the message can go out there and do its work, which is, I think, really what this video is doing. And so that's my truth-telling part, the inside world that I don't usually talk about. But
Thank you. Oh, it's so great. And I mean, so many golden nuggets. So I'm really hoping that women can take away from this that even people who do professional speaking still have fear and still have all of those little monkey mind thoughts that come up, and it's just to then let it process that it was good enough, and there's things to learn. So thank you, Casey. And we have the link below this video so you can go check out Casey's message and watch that video if you haven't seen it already. So, again, thank you, Casey.
Thank you so much, Tanya.
Whoa.